Hey guys, Craig's Food and Fun. We're finally in the Stanley Cup Final, and guess who we got back?
Steven from the Ginger Snaps here.
There we go. A little delayed, but you know, he's a Lightning fan. We'll give him that. Hey, you guys.
Hey, you guys.
I mean, no offense. Alright, so first off, I want to...
What are you talking about, man? Goonies is a great movie.
It is a great movie.
It's a classic.
Yeah. I want to start off the video by saying congrats to the Oil Kings for winning the Western Hockey League championship.
In 6 games.
In 6 games. Something the Oilers haven't done in a long time.
That's actually the 3rd championship in like 10
It's hard
years.
to win when you get swept.
It's hard to win anything when you get swept.
Well, you gotta remember the Oil Kings won the WHL championship in 2012, but they didn't win the Memorial Cup. Then they won it again in 2014, and then the Memorial Cup in 2014 as well. So yeah, it's like, holy shit, the Oil Kings are achieving more than the Oilers right now.
They're not really a dynasty, but they've won their fair share of championships lately.
3 in 10 years is good.
Yeah. Now, speaking of dynasties...
That is why we are here today.
I think
Speaking of dynasties,
Maroon is his own dynasty, I swear to God.
Guy's a god. The big rig.
he's fucking Thanos.
He's Thanos.
So he races half the competition?
Pretty much.
Okay, alright, what else do we want to... I guess we got our predictions and whatnot.
Yeah, we got the Stanley Cup Finals with the Tampa Bay Lightning and the Colorado Avalanche, as you can see. And it's going to be starting Wednesday night.
What time?
5 o'clock Pacific time. That's all I know.
Alright.
8 o'clock Eastern.
Cool,
But the game is in Mountain Standard Time, so 7 o'clock Edmonton time, Denver time.
Okay.
Well, you asked.
There's
We're
Ginger...
not in Canada. No, we are in Canada. We're not in the U.S.
Yeah.
But the finals is.
Except we got no teams in the playoffs, so... Whatever.
Well, go figure. Thanks, Bettman.
Yeah, thanks, Batman.
Coyotes are winning it all next year.
82-0, man.
I heard when you guys saying that shit in the chat, I was like, fuck off.
That was Justin who said that.
That was Justin and Jason.
Yeah, of course Justin. He said that shit. Of course he did.
Should have hit the nut gift.
Yeah, I guarantee you would have fucking done it.
Oh my god.
So, the Colorado Avalanche and the Tampa Bay Lightning.
Alright.
So should I just say my usual shtick when it comes to the Tampa Bay Lightning?
You can.
Well, all ears.
Okay. Well, we got the Colorado Avalanche. It's kind of weird because I remember when they won the Stanley Cup in 2021, they had the Star Wars theme as their celebration theme that year.
Colorado used it too when they won in 01.
Yeah, that's what I meant. That's what I just said.
Yeah.
Colorado, when they won it.
It's okay, Brett. Go smoke another.
What the fuck, man? I know you're in BC.
Well, Tampa Bay used it last year.
Tampa Bay didn't use the Star Wars theme.
Last year when they won the Cup?
No, they didn't use this. They used Thunderstruck.
Huh.
Just had to watch that video
Don't
again.
you watch the finals?
Oh, when it's Tampa Bay, it's
I know Tampa wears the same colors as Toronto, but Jesus.
Jesus can't save you now, man.
No, Jesus is not his name. It's fucking Maroon. That's his name.
The only Jesus I know is Mick Jesus. And it's amazing they got swept by Colorado in the West Final.
McDavid.
Yeah.
Fucking McDavid and McKinnon.
Wow. Suddenly I want a Big Mac.
Just saying, did not expect that to be a sweep.
No, I think that was the most can we say with this playoffs, as much as it's been enjoyable, a lot of things have happened. But let's just face the facts. Some of the playoff series that we all predicted were going to be great did not turn out that way.
Yeah, your and Nate and Tree pretty much hit the nail on the head with that one.
Oh, it's a crime against humanity that the Battle of Alberta ended in 5.
Yeah.
I'd hate to say it, but the best series of the playoffs was Toronto and Tampa.
Yeah.
It feels that way, doesn't it? It's like,
Yeah.
was seriously Toronto and Tampa the best series in the playoffs?
You know what's funny? The most boring series is probably Calgary and Dallas, but that Game 7 overtime was fucking...
That was a goalie.
That was probably the best game I've watched these playoffs, was Calgary and Dallas in Game 1.
That was a good game, yeah.
That was a good game.
Yeah.
Johnny Hockey stood up to the plate.
So, before we continue and make our predictions and all that kind of shit, hoo-ha, I do want to bring up, what are your guys' takes? I actually already know Craig's take. You guys are pretty much going to know mine fucking on my video I upload here soon.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no, I already uploaded it, never mind. When the Lightning beat the Rangers. What are your guys' thoughts on that piece of shit Rangers fan?
There's one in every arena.
There's always one in every arena. There's always one in every fan base of every different league.
Yeah, it's nothing new, man.
I was just happy to see the other fans go and help him out and stuff, but he must have chirped something.
That guy hit his head on cement and he didn't move.
Yeah, but he...
So from what a lot of people were saying was the guy, he was just kind of singing up in the air. So, and then if you look at the video, it looks like his cell phone is in the other hand. So he was probably doing like some sort of TikTok or a Snapchat live feed or whatever the fuck.
Right.
Just celebrating, having a good time, and then gets cold cocked.
All I gotta say, bud, is just read the room.
That guy got charged with assault and something else, didn't he?
Well, that's enough.
He got charged with assault.
Banned from life at Madison Square Garden.
Yeah. Yeah, and then he's banned from Madison Square Garden.
That means like no concerts and nothing.
Yeah.
What it says pretty much in general is you can't be happy if your team wins, but you just happen to be in the arena of the opposing team.
True.
That's what it says. You cannot cheer for the other team unless you cheer for the city's team.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tampa Bay did that last year when they wouldn't let Florida fans wear their jerseys.
Yeah, but everyone always gets that wrong. It's like, someone always spews shit on the internet. Every fan base is like that, where, I can't have Washington Capitals fans play or sit in the Penguins' new arena. Why not during the playoffs? It's like, no. There's certain sections on fucking tickets that say no opposing team.
So that was fake news, really, then? Like,
yeah, it's all fake news.
and I guarantee you, there's pages on Facebook.
John Gibson thing.
Oh, yeah.
And I was the one who showed you guys that.
Yeah, you were Yeah, you showed us that, but Justin was the one who showed us that one link, and I was just like, hey, Justin, so much for that fucking news feed.
Yeah. That's history.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, because of fucking Tampa, I only have one player left in these fucking playoffs. So.
You're fucking welcome.
Fucking McDonough? Really? What's the guy done?
Yeah, it's
Get to
like
the
what?
Finals? Yeah,
He doesn't even have a goal this postseason, I don't think.
I don't know. He's got penalties up the ass, I think.
Oh, that's it, man.
Is he hurt? He better not be.
No, he's playing.
No, he's not hurt.
Okay.
He was hurt in Game 6, but he came back.
So out of everyone, obviously, who else besides you two, who else has Bolt players in the pool?
Coda has Maroon and Palat.
Of course.
Yeah.
Justin has Perry and
yeah.
Chernak.
And Chernak, yeah.
Robert has
Sergachev.
Bogosian and Sergachev.
And that's it, right?
That's it.
It's funny, Bubbles had, like, so many guys at the beginning of the year.
Yeah, and then he traded them all to me because
Looking pretty stupid now, eh? He'd probably have more points than you, obviously.
Fucking great for doing that.
No more tanking our fucking pool, though.
But the thing, when it comes to the series that we had just seen wrap up, of course, Edmonton's is overwhelming. They're like, they got swept, like, fuck's sakes.
Should have at least won Game 1.
Yeah.
They could have at least won a game. You know, it was almost like Colorado essentially just was like, hey, you guys are good, but not good enough.
It's just me, or has the reffing been absolute dog shit this playoffs?
The what?
The reffing.
Oh, okay, so what I think thing about the reffing is it's not as bad as last year's.
It's pretty close.
Oh no, like
more memorable stuff this year.
Up in arms, fucking raging over the fact that like Perry got a high stick to the nose, bleeding, and no call, or Clutterbuck cross-checking point into a goaltender, but apparently that's goaltender interference. A stick you happen to skate by the goaltender, apparently it's goaltender interference.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck was going on? This year, there have been some dumb fucking calls.
They're taking it to a new level.
Yeah, and then of course you also have that fucking game with,
Good job.
it was a Tampa game. I can't remember if it was the Rangers or whatever, but a 10-minute fucking like challenge of replay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that was Florida.
Did we have to seriously go through that for 10 minutes? Like, is it a goal or not?
I'm glad that's one of the few games they didn't watch this playoffs.
Oh, dude, that was fucking nerve-wracking for me. I'm like, okay, can we get to the game now? It's like, fuck.
Yeah.
Just say something. Like, what is it? Goal or no goal?
What was that one that the Rangers should have challenged, but he didn't?
Oh, the 2-0 goal, or the 2-1 goal in Game 6. For
it's like he wanted his team to lose. He didn't. He had a challenge.
Yeah,
He could have used it.
New York could have challenged that goal where Stamkos scored the 2-1 goal in Game 6, because it looked like it could have been questionable.
Maybe.
And he didn't.
Yeah,
and that was like their last-ditch effort to do anything.
And this is not even me being a bias. It's like, well, what do you call? The goalie thought he had it.
Well,
it bounced
for one, Stamkos wasn't in the crease, though.
And went in.
For one, Stamkos was in the crease, though. That would have been their only argument.
Oh, are we going back to 1999?
No, that was with the skate.
Yeah, I know, but...
This was like with the stick glove.
What are you talking about, Brett Hull?
No, we're talking about...
1999, he said.
Yeah, I'm like, that's skates. What happened in Game 6 was pretty much whacking it out of the goalie's glove, and the puck just had the momentum to go in.
His fucking hand. If that's the case, then fucking Nazem Kadri did a predatorial hit on Binnington.
Like I said, man, this referee is out to lunch this playoffs.
So a lot of the rest are just putting the whistles away.
Let him play.
Just let them play.
A lot of missed calls.
Check your answering machine, ref. There's a few missed calls.
Yeah.
Let's just hope it's not that horse shit in the finals.
I hope they let him.
Well, the funny thing is, actually, the score was talking about something about that, where let's see here. They were saying, oh, by the way, report Flyers that just offered Tortorella a head coaching job.
Yeah, that's old news.
That literally just happened an hour ago.
Craig told me like 2 hours ago.
Yeah. It's pretty cool, though. Pretty good. That's pretty good. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So, 7 Lightning Avalanche questions that will decide who wins the Stanley Cup.
Okay.
Will the goalie battle be close? I don't think so.
Oh, no. And Pavel Francouz is unbeaten this postseason.
He's underrated. I
He's
think.
6-0. So, just saying, he hasn't lost yet. I don't know how much better or how much more you have to prove.
And look what happened.
I don't know. He literally hasn't failed yet.
He also has a really good team in front of him. That helps.
Yeah. That's what you see a lot of goalies not going to Hall of Fame because of who they had in front of them. Like Osgood, 400 wins.
Osgood was awesome.
But like it also depends if Kemper's going to be coming back. But do you really think with those goaltenders they match Vasilevsky?
Yeah.
The only goaltender to match Vasilevsky in this playoff so far was Shesterkin.
Yeah, he
Really?
held his head up.
Not Campbell?
Oh, I'm sorry. When fucking Campbell lets an easy fucking goals. Sorry. Well, actually, no.
They had a 3-2 series lead, man.
Correction. Campbell, Bobrovsky, and Shesterkin. That is the goaltenders that the Lightning had to face. Who did Colorado have to face?
Mike Smith, Charlie Lindgren / Big Save Dave Riddick, and Jordan Binnington / Ville Husso. So they played more goalies, actually. They actually played more goalies, so.
Yeah, that's true.
That's a lot of video clips has to do.
They played more goalies because half the fucking goalies got pulled because they got scored on so much.
Yeah, probably going to happen to Vasilevsky, too.
It says here on Sportsnet site as well that Kemper is 100% healthy.
So what are they going to go back to Kemper?
They might go back to Kemper.
For the record, both goalies have won 6 games each this postseason, so.
All right, so here's another question, guys.
Yeah.
Is there enough tank in the gas for the Tampa Bay Lightning?
I mean, is there enough gas in the tank?
I'd say yes.
I'd say no, it's too expensive. They're just going to walk.
If they got Point back, I think they'll be good enough.
Well, they're saying that Point might possibly play Game 1.
Yeah.
Probably guaranteed Game 2.
He practiced in their final practice today, so.
Yeah, and that's a good thing.
Yeah.
I'd say they're gonna run out of gas.
Do you think Tampa has enough gas in the tank?
I'm gonna say they're gonna run out.
I think they got enough to have a 7-game series, and I don't know. That's gonna go into with my prediction. I don't want to say my prediction yet.
Yeah, yes.
Well, what about the other question, which is, can Colorado's offense remain this potent?
Why not?
If they can stay physical, that's their speed. I don't know if Tampa is as fast as Colorado.
As weird as it sounds, they're missing the most physical player, and
Kadri, yeah.
He's more of a pest than physical, but yeah.
What was it, Kadri's thumb that was broke?
Yeah, courtesy of Evander Kane. Pretty much did all of St. Louis a favor, I think.
I mean, Tampa?
Yeah, well, Kadri's...
No, when he ended Kadri after Kadri's series with St. Louis? Yeah.
But, like, when it comes to, like, this series, just look at the roster that both teams have. It's pretty much, you know, you got Landeskog versus Stamkos. You have McKinnon versus Kucherov.
Yep.
You have Rantanen versus Point. Well, if Point can get there. You also have, quite possibly, the best goaltender, or not goaltender matchup, defensive matchup. Victor Hedman and Cale Makar.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty high octane all-star.
And ironically enough, both of them were voted in as Norris trophies.
Ah, so you saw the same post I saw.
Yeah, because the other individual was Adam Fox.
Yep.
Yeah, and he's out, yeah.
Shit.
So think of it, those are the 3 top defensemen that are nominated for the Norris Trophy. And all 3 deserve it.
Yeah, the last time the Stanley Cup Final had 2 Norris Trophy nominees was the 01 Final. Colorado versus New Jersey. It was Scotty Stevens and Raymond Bourque. Neither of them won it that year, though. Nick Lidstrom won the Norris Trophy that year.
But I think when it comes to the Norris, like, let's say if Victor Hedman, it doesn't even matter who wins the Stanley Cup.
I still think Roman Yossi's going to win it this year.
No, I think Cale Makar earned it this year.
Roman Yossi is the first defenseman in 28 years to get 90 points in a season. I think he's going to win it.
What, Conn Smythe?
No, he wasn't nominated.
Roman Yossi was nominated. He led all defensemen in points with 96, 95.
Oh.
He's the first defenseman to get 90 or more points since Raymond Bourque in 94.
So you think Roman Yossi is going to get the Norris Trophy?
Well, he's done something we haven't seen in a generation. So.
I think it's going to be Stanley Cup winning team that's going to have that winner.
True.
Well, that's not the case because the last 2 years, the Norris Trophy winner went to someone else in Tampa, won the Stanley Cup. Victor Hedman didn't win it.
Didn't Victor Hedman win it the year they got swept in the first round?
Yeah, no, Victor Hedman, I think, won it in 2018.
I knew it was one of those years, 18, 19. Yeah.
Tampa won, when it came to the year they got swept, it was Vasilevsky who won the Vezina, and then Nikita Kucherov won the Art Ross and the Rocket.
Who knew getting swept was the best thing to ever happen to Tampa?
Oh my God. And John Tortorella said himself, we've created a monster.
Yep.
Oh, man.
That's kind of like a lot of rivalries in the past.
Check under your beds, kids. Tampa's coming.
Something bad has to happen for them to just go on a silly run and prove everyone wrong. Like, you look at Detroit. They were supposed to beat Colorado in the 96 playoffs because that was Colorado's first year, right?
Yeah.
And then the whole Chris Draper and Claude Lemieux thing happened. But after that, Detroit won the next 2 cups in a row.
Oh, yeah, pretty much.
They needed something bad to happen. So, it's kind of a little bit of history repeating itself. They come in waves.
Yep, come in waves. Right on.
So, guys, there was this interesting thing that actually came up on the questions about this final.
Okay.
And it was the last question, which I guess they thought was very important.
Okay.
The question was, will there be any officiating controversy?
Something stupid.
There's gonna be. Every series seems to have had
it's
one.
It's gonna be something stupid like puck over the glass or too many men or something like that. Something stupid.
Oh, it just seems like, well, why would you ask such a weird question unless you guys are expecting a controversy?
You mean like foresight?
Yeah.
Eerie, isn't it?
The only controversy here is Bettman, in my opinion.
Can't believe he got inducted in the Hall of Fame.
I can't believe it let a team play in a 5,000 seat arena.
I still can't believe it's not butter.
I still can't believe it.
You're gonna be in a straitjacket.
Yeah, surrounded by some padded walls.
So we already had our predictions for the hockey pool.
Yes, sir.
What are your guys' predictions on who's winning, how many games, who's winning the Conn Smythe?
I actually got Tampa Bay winning in 7, and I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one saying this, but I got Vasilevsky to get the Conn Smythe.
Yeah, I'm the same way. Tampa Bay winning, but in 5 games, and Vasilevsky winning. See, I was a little bit of a toss-up on that one because it was like, well, Braithwaite's having a stellar playoff year.
Yep.
Yeah, 4 points.
But something tells me, yeah, Vasilevsky's going to fucking just win back-to-back Conn Smythes.
What's your thought now, Brett? What's your prediction?
I got the Avs winning in 5, and
Of course, because you're a fucking hater.
and Nathan McKinnon winning the Conn Smythe.
That'd be cool to see, actually. I would like to see.
They're gonna give it to Nathan McKinnon because they gave it to Cosby. They're just gonna let the big name guys get it. So.
Are you sure? Because like Cale Makar was a dynamo.
But Nathan McKinnon has played like 6, 7 more seasons than Makar. Like, Makar has way more hockey left to win it than McKinnon does.
I'm telling you right now, McKinnon's probably gonna be like, just give it to him. He deserves it. Like,
no one's ever rejected an NHL award,
but
but
trying to be fair, like McKinnon won the Conn Smythe and then Makar won the Norris.
see, that's a consolation prize. Like, you already won the cup. Like, how much more do you need?
Yeah, but now there's a good question because like there is the possibility that what if the team that didn't win the Stanley Cup, a player wins the Conn Smythe?
If that was to happen,
One year where it could potentially happen.
well, last time it happened was 03.
If that's the case, then I would pick Makar to get the Conn Smythe if Tampa wins. That's, yeah.
You know, it's funny.
It's like, don't be surprised if like they say, "Oh, Vasilevsky gets the Conn Smythe." Like, well, what?
You know, it's funny. It's happened 5 times in which a losing team has won. Has had a Conn Smythe winner, even though they lost. 4 of the 5 times, it was a goalie that won it. Yeah. So, but since 03, like, as far as Anaheim even won it in 03, because in the finals, Britter had 3 shutouts in the finals, and he still didn't win it. The leading scorer that year was Jamie Langenbrunner with 18 points. It was not a good high-scoring season. But this year, it's definitely, like, fuck that. Give it to McDavid. If the playoffs end, and he's still leading the fucking league in playoff scoring,
Could you imagine that?
give it to him. Well, actually, Draisaitl tied him. They both had 33 points.
No, Draisaitl was 32.
Oh, well, close enough. Fuck, give it to McDavid.
Close, but no cigar.
The last time somebody led the playoffs in scoring, and they won in the finals, was 2002. Peter Forsberg.
Huh.
Had like 27 points, and Detroit and Carolina was in the finals. And
Remember that?
nobody
Colorado
else.
team.
Oh, they had Hayduk, Adam Foote, Joe Sakic, Patrick Waugh.
Oh,
Rob Blake,
Oh.
Alex Tanguay.
Uh-huh.
They were just a lethal force, man. I'm surprised Colorado only won 2 cups back then. But they're 2-0 in the finals. They're the only NHL team that's unbeaten in the Stanley Cup Finals. They've only been to 2, and they've won 2. So I think Colorado's going to be a 3 for 3. They're going to get the Hattie. They're going to reject Tampa Bay's Hattie, and they're going to get a Hattie of their own.
So what you're saying is you're going for 3-0, not 3 in a row.
Well, 3-0 means that you're unbeaten in the finals. Don't matter how they come, they just ask how many.
Yeah, but then there's 3 in a row in a salary cap era.
Yeah, well, good for them, man. Good for them.
Pittsburgh. We'll get there when we get there.
Yeah.
Right?
So far, they've only won 2, just like Pittsburgh.
Colorado wins it this year. That means they've won a cup in 3 different decades.
90s, 2000s, and the 20s.
Yeah. That's kind of cool. I mean, like, even Tampa Bay could say that. The 2000s,
2020s.
10s, and then the 20s.
Well,
that's a cool stat.
They didn't win it. They won in 20 and 21. So 21. 04, but not the teams.
Started the 2020s as the dominant team.
Yeah, we hear you.
Because, like, think of it. Like, the 80s, there's the Islanders, then there's the Oilers that dominated the 80s.
And then Pittsburgh won back-to-back.
In fact, like, Canada was dominant in the 80s because you had the Oilers in 85, 86, or 84, 85, 87, 88, and then you have the Habs in 86, and then you had the Flames in 89.
From 1983 to 1990, there was at least one Albertan team in the finals.
Yeah, and then, of course, you got the 90s, which, you know, some people can say, like, oh, Pittsburgh, they won 2 straight. Yeah, well, Detroit won 2 straight, too, in the 90s.
And Larry Murphy was on both teams. He won the most cup in the 90s.
And the thing, too,
He
is
was a
that,
dynasty
like,
by himself.
the 90s is kind of like, you'd think of 3 teams, especially in the late 90s, early 2000s. Who are the 3 teams who are constantly in competition?
Dallas, Detroit, and Colorado.
4. There's New Jersey, Dallas, Colorado, and Detroit.
So that's 4 then.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Yeah, the 4. That's what I meant, the 4.
Dallas went to 3 straight West Finals in 98, 99, and 2000. Detroit won 3 cups in that span. Colorado was in every single West Final from 96 to 02, except for 98. They lost to Edmonton in the first round that year. And New Jersey went to 2000, 2001, and 2003. They went to 3 finals in 4 years. Had they beaten Colorado in 01, they would have had a dynasty. They would have had 3 cups in 4 years. That's a dynasty.
Yeah. Well, the other thing, too, is that then you got the 2010s.
Chicago, LA.
No, the 2010s is always going to be remembered as the tainted dynasty now.
It is what it is. Can't do anything to fix that.
Yeah, we won't get into that, but yeah, that's...
Yeah, we're not going to get into that. Now, think of it this way. The 2020s, essentially, if Tampa wins the 2022 Stanley Cup, it's like, okay, so we're 3 years into this 2020s, and it's being dominated by Tampa.
Yeah.
Quick question, is Patrick Maroon a free agent this year?
He seems to always sign a 1-year.
Yeah, he's not a free agent. I bet Tampa's just going to be like, no, we'll take you for 1 more.
No, where do you think you're going?
No. If the Lightning win the Stanley Cup again, I guarantee you some teams are going to be like, can we please offer sheet Maroon?
Like $7 million a season.
Fuck.
And then watch he'll lose in the first round the next year and be like, oh, this sucks.
No, this sucks.
Hey, but he made the playoffs again.
Hey, just to make the playoffs is tough enough, you know. Like, there's a lot of teams that had good years this year.
1 year he's going to be like, bro, I actually want to play golf this year.
I don't want to play golf this year.
and watch him get 18 hole-in-ones. Tiger Woods, eat your heart out. Fuck.
Playoff streak right now is at 15.
Yeah, it's not quite the record, though.
No, it's not quite the record. It's 19 that's the record.
Technically, Montreal won 4 straight cups from 76 to 79, but there was only 3 rounds in the playoffs back then as opposed to 4 now. So
exactly.
They won more Stanley Cups than Tampa Bay in a row, but not as many series in a row. If you can wrap your head around that.
Did you hear that, Steve?
I heard that, yeah.
All right.
Kind of went silent on us for a second.
Silent, but not.
I heard that hit my leg.
Oh, yeah, whatever.
You know, sometimes I get itchy.
Yeah, well, cry river somewhere else. I don't know.
No, you know what this whole thing is? I actually saw a post about when Rangers fans, the shitty ones, right? That were saying like, oh, there's an asterisk on Tampa's 2 straight Stanley Cups. I'm like, yeah, I'm talking from a fan base that cheers for a team whose 3 out of 4 cups came when there was only less than 10 teams.
Yeah.
Talk about an asterisk.
And the one time they had to win it since then was against the Canadian team. Gee whiz, go fucking figure that one out, eh?
Gee whiz.
Gee whiz.
Cheese whiz? What's that?
Shut up. Okay, well, so yeah, we got our predictions there.
Yeah.
Tampa in 7, Bassey, Conn Smythe.
McKinnon.
Yeah, there you go. You got Colorado. Steven
Tampa in 5 with Vasilevsky.
So yeah, is that pretty much everything, I guess?
Pretty much wraps it up. And a nice little bow.
A nice bow, guys.
So any predictions after the series is over, you think?
What predictions?
What do you think they're going to do in the offseason?
I think a bunch of players are going to sign with teams. I think a lot of teams are not going to be playing. And, you know, yeah.
All right.
Well, the draft, I think there's going to be a lot of trades. So all the salary cap issue and shit, whatnot.
Actually, no. We got to wait for the day to come for when the Buffalo Sabres bring back that Buffalo Sabre head.
Oh, I can't wait.
They're doing that
Oh,
next year.
fuck.
Yeah.
I'm not even a Sabres fan, and I'm like, dude, the minute I see that jersey on sale, I'm buying it.
I used to have that jersey too,
I see
actually.
that jersey, I think of what, Daniel Briere, players like that. Like,
I put
Ryan Miller.
I put Dominic Hasek.
yes.
Chris Drury.
Yeah.
Mike Pekka.
Well, that's when Buffalo was Buffalo.
Yeah, they had Rob Gray, Pat LaFontaine.
Oh, you know what? Here's another one that wore that jersey. Here's another one. You ready?
Yeah.
Sure.
Maxim Afinogenov.
Yeah, Maxim Afinogenov.
Yeah, he kind of just fucked off to the KHL and never returned. He was a good player. He had like 60-point seasons.
Tis the season! La 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 Fontaine!
Oh, don't forget Mayday.
Oh, Mayday.
Yeah. And then there was the Legion of Doom. Remember that one?
Are you ready, Legion of Doom?
Here come the Buffalo Sabres.
Look at these
Buffalo
fucking
Sabres
guys.
fans, I know we shit on you a lot, but fuck you.
You know what? You know what? They missed the playoffs for so long now. They gotta fucking make it in one of these years.
Like, come on, guys.
You know what? If they go out and actually they have all the salary cap space. They just ate up Ben Bishop's contract like it was Chips Ahoy. Like, they're gonna get probably at least one big name this offseason.
That's how the cookie crumbles.
They're gonna set someone up with Owen Powers, their draft pick from last year. And he scored a goal in his first game. So he's already like kinda he ain't disappointing, so I think it's gonna be a good one.
But all right.
I think it's going to be a good final.
Hell yeah.
There's got to be at least one overtime game though, just to make it a real final.
We're doing overtime.
Because it's fun.
Playoffs need overtime.
Playoff overtime is just fun. The suspense.
A Stanley Cup final needs overtime in a Game 7. That's the way it should be.
Like the Stanley Cup final without an overtime game is like Christmas without candy canes.
A Stanley Cup final without Game 7 or overtime is like a BLT without the bacon.
Yeah, it's just a sad sandwich, man.
And you just got a LT.
Lieutenant sandwich.
I mean, you still got a BLT, I guess. Bread, lettuce, and tomato.
Yeah, bread. But anywho, on that note.
On that note, all right, I think we're out of time here, anyways. Steven, you want to say something?
Yeah, just make sure you guys go on to the Ginger Snaps here. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and also like some of the content. I only have 2 videos left for the Stanley Cup playoffs. It'll be the Stanley Cup final reaction and then the closing ceremony, I guess you could say.
Oh boy.
Sounds good.
I'm not going to do anything special with that. It's just going to be like, thanks guys for fucking supporting the channel during the playoffs, and then go right back to horror movies again.
It's going to be a good, but in the meantime, keep your stick on the ice.
And it's been a slice, guys. Holy fuck, how did we manage to make that one longer? Oh, fuck, it's still recording.